everybody, my name is Jofre and I'm a guide here in Lisbon where I was born. And I also manage one of the companies listed here on Freetour.com. People say I'm friendly, communicative, knowledgeable, and I can say that I have a keen interest in anthropology, history, multiculturalism, and diversity. I've been officially a tour guide for about 7 years. Much before that, I was also guiding, but it was not as a job, as I was doing it simply when I was hosting friends and other visitors on my city, and I was at that time an active member of the couchsurfing community. By that time, it was recurrent for me to hear from both visitors and friends that I should guide people professionally. And after a while, I decided to give it a try, and here I am, still guiding and managing the company I created 7 years ago. Research, markets, and competition analysis to understand if there was still room for another company in this business here in Lisbon. Freetour.com was very helpful at that time, since as an aggregator of tour offers, it allowed us to study the market and competition and to find the right strategy for our company. After that, all that was needed was to comply with all the legal requirements to operate as a guide and company here in Portugal. If you are a people's person, being a guide will be very fulfilling, considering that it will provide a constant flow of people to meet that are eager to hear you tell stories about your city and also sometimes share something about their own countries or personal experiences while traveling. I'm actually very proud of having made several friends while guiding. Being a guide can be physically very demanding. You will walk a lot, which here in Lisbon is made even more difficult by the landscape, filled with hills and steps everywhere you go. It is also very demanding on your voice, since you'll need to constantly project it so everyone can listen to you correctly. All this while being super enthusiastic all of the time about the things that you are sharing results in being extremely tired at the end of any tour. I think my biggest achievement as a tour guide is simply being fulfilled with the concept that I have a job that I actually like and I'm happy to do. And sincerely, disappointments are such little things in life, so no. There is not such an episode that I can choose as a big disappointment in my career as a guide. Never stop learning both local history, stories, and modern facts. Even if you are one of those I already know everything types of people, you will still need to keep up with new information from time to time. Keep studying or reading articles on subjects of matter, and also find some time to participate on other tours as a customer. Get to know the participants on your group. Small talk is never really small when hosting tourists. Ask where they are from. Ask if they already visited the city or if they ever did a guided tour. Get to know them so you can adapt your content to their interests and always allow for some room for them to ask questions. Don't beg for good tips. The best tips will come from doing your job the best way you can. If you are a good guide, this will be a job very rewarding regarding your earnings. Before Freetour.com, companies like ours were very dependent on hostful partnerships, which usually provides customers oriented towards low-cost products and services, or gathering customers through street work. And you have to remember that most guides are not really salesmen. Both options meant dealing with customers already on the city, which means that most of the time we would not have any notion of group sizes on high season or even if tours would occur on low season. We would go to the meeting points not even knowing if we would work or not on that day. Freetour.com changed this by reaching customers all over the world before they travel, and customers that prepare their trips and book in advance. This scenario provided all year-round stability and has allowed companies like ours to thrive while staying focused on providing a quality guided service.